Welcome guys, and it is LSHD Gaming here, and today I'm bringing you guys another video, and what you guys are going to be watching in the background is the new March update map, Survivors on Endor, and I do pretty well, and I actually get a hero in it, so you're going to get to see me play as one of the heroes. I'm not going to spoil who it is, so I hope you guys enjoyed that, but I'm going to talk a little bit about the March update and what I've experienced with it so far, because it kind of came out of the blue really. Usually they let you know a day or so in advance. They really didn't. It kind of just dropped on us. I was shocked. I was at university actually when it came out, and I was just like, oh whoa, okay, so when I get home I need to record a video on this and upload it. Tomorrow I will be doing my usual live stream, so you're going to get to see a lot more gameplay of the new Survivors on Endor map, and I want to talk about my thoughts on it really. So the first thing you'll know is that the new Survival on Endor map is basically Endor, but after the second Death Star has been destroyed, and it's kind of I don't know if it's exactly what I expected, because when I first was envisioning it I was thinking the colours to be a bit darker, not so much green vibrant. I thought it would be all burnt down, loads of trees on the floor. That's not so much the case, but there's a lot of verticality in this map, which I quite like, because it kind of feels, especially since I play quite a bit of Supremacy on it and it's in the daylight, kind of feels like one team's at the bottom of the hill, one team's at the top, and one's trying to go up, one's trying to go down, and it's got a really unique feel to it. And of course you've got you can go up there and climb up in the trees as always. So in that respect, this map offers something that not all the Star Wars maps offer, and that's a lot more verticality, or at least it feels like it when you're playing it. I don't know in reality if it does. And of course it supports the larger game modes such as Supremacy, Walker, Assault and Turning Point. And although, as I said, the colours weren't quite what I was expecting, it's still what the image showed of a somewhat burnt down Endor. And it's a really fun map, and I mean a really fun map. There's so many great flank locations where you can go up on the hill, come back round behind them and just start pounding on them. Ooh, sounds a little bit dodgy, but you start shooting them from behind, and there's not much they can do. In the background I think I was using one of the RT or something, I don't know, I wasn't even meaning to, I accidentally put it on, it changed it to that. Usually I use the A280C, but it is what it is. But the aspect and the way the map feels and the way it plays out, I'm going to say this is probably my favourite map that they have released in a free update so far, and it might actually top it as my favourite map in the game. So that's saying something, because I love the original Endor map, and I love how it looked when you played Walker Assault, as that was in the daylight, and this is in the daylight, and it's on Supremacy, my favourite game mode, and they've done a beautiful job of the burn down. You can still tell that it's been affected because of the Death Star destroying it, and it is really beautiful. And for me, it's the map that I enjoy the most now. I don't always necessarily do well on it, although in this video in the background I did surprisingly well, although I kind of fluffed up with the hero character a bit. But anyway, that's just getting into just a completely different other topic. Of course they did some little tweaks to some weapons. The bowcaster once again is now a strong weapon to use. It's not one that I will in particular use. I will always use personal shield and the jump pack. I know it's kind of saving your KD, all that sort of stuff, but I kind of like the idea that you can put the shield on and then straight out of there and you've survived, and you can make some really clutch plays. You can also use the shield to reactivate uplinks, among loads of other stuff. So in that respect it's really quite, I just love this game. Let's just get down to it. I love this game. The more I play it, the more I love it. And of course we've got the Outer Rim DLC coming this month. Now my thought was that it was going to be coming later this month, and I was reading some articles on it, and I think it's going to come out within the next week, or by the maximum date, something around March 15th, 16th, which is next Wednesday. And that's because apparently it still has to be released within March for non-season pass holders, which I didn't think, which means that only gives them a week or two to release the expansion pack for season pass holders. I've now gone out and bought the season pass, so it's confirmed you're going to get all the content on that. So hopefully soon we are going to be able to be, you know, playing Jabba's Palace. Jabba's confirmed in the game. There's a lot more that's been confirmed for that expansion pack. And they've also included that there's going to be something called Hut Contract. So we've kind of got our daily challenges now, and it's not really that engaging, but there's video footage out there on EA Star Wars YouTube. It's unlisted, but if you go on EA Star Wars and you go through and scroll through it, you can find the tweet where they link you to it. and you can actually see Jabba's palace. So the animation of Jabba's palace is in the game. So there's a good chance that on Jabba's palace's maps, when we get into his throne room, he might actually be in there. Whether we'll be able to do anything is another matter, but the aspect of him being within the maps is almost certain now, considering they've created the animations for him. And that excites me a lot, because they have really done stuff now to make this game successful. And I do think this game gets a lot of unnecessary hate because it didn't release with everything. Apparently some of the free update maps, like Survivors on Endor, apparently, and the what's it map, the Twilight on Hoth map, was actually meant to be released within the original release of the game, but because of the date they were given, they weren't given time to complete it in time, and that's why it's been released as free content now. But at least they've got it in the game now, and they gave it to us free, and they didn't make us pay for it. So in that respect, they're kind of repaying us for that, and they're putting a lot of support within this game, and the community hopefully is just going to grow, because with all this new season pass content that's going to come out and continually free content, this game has so much potential to just be absolutely flipping phenomenal, because it's already so good and I enjoy playing it so much. I enjoy streaming it, and of course there's going to be a stream tomorrow, as I've already mentioned. But the actual game itself is working perfectly. The new maps they're introducing, I wasn't a fan of the Battle of Jakku because it was too open. Twilight on Hoth, I had that feel at the beginning, but the more I got into it, the more I played the smaller game modes of it and then the larger game modes and adapted to that map, I enjoyed it. This one, they haven't got a version of it for the smaller maps. Doesn't bother me because it's beautiful, it's incredible, I love it. I love it to absolute bits. The feel of it is incredible. What they have done has just been great, and I can't thank them enough for that. And so hopefully we're going to get to see more Star Wars Battlefront content and some more stuff, which I cannot wait. And look at that in the background now. Boom! I get killed by proximity. I went on a 20 kill streak, 20-1, not too bad. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe for more Star Wars content. And as always, may the Force be with you.